Somebody find me, somebody write me a message in a...
Welcome to round one of good versus evil. Who will win? You decide. Hi guys, so this is video number one in my superheroes good versus evil series that I'm doing. I'm really annoyed because I've just gone to take photos of this for the video and my camera decided to jump off the table and attacked my eyeshadow. Look what it's done! This is such a pretty colour and it's like completely wrecked it. So the first battle is Green Lantern versus Sinestro. Now, Green Lantern is obviously part of the Green Lantern Corps. There's like 3,000, I think there's 3,000, no, there's more than that. There's thousands of them. And I'm not doing the film versions, I'm doing like the comic book versions. Now in the comic book it's greens and blacks and a little bit of gold, so that's kind of what I've done. I have filmed this with a neutral lip as well if you're a little bit scared, but to be fair, if you're going to wear this then you may as well wear this. I really like this look. Now what I want you to do at the end of this video, because I'm going to put both looks into one video, I want you to decide and I want you to comment down below which look you prefer, whether you prefer this one or whether you prefer Sinestro, and we'll see whether good will conquer evil or whether evil will just win and take over the world. It'll be quite interesting to see. I don't actually know which look I prefer. It's quite difficult. I think I prefer the eyes on this look, but I think I prefer Sinestro as an overall look, but I'm not too sure. I'm going to leave it up to you anyway. Now obviously this isn't wearable, it's just a bit of fun. I could have done wearable comic book looks, but that's not me. I can't be bothered with, oh look, let's put a little bit of green liner and let's put a little bit of black hit. No, if I'm going to do a series, I want it to be BAM in your face. Yeah, this is the look that I've decided to come up with anyway, so yeah, battle number one, Green Lantern versus Sinestro, is on! I'm going to start with my NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Milk. And I'm going to put this on the inner corner, top and bottom. And I'm going to put it under the brow. And then I'm going to put it on the outer corner. Now I haven't gone mad, there is a reason for this, which will make more sense later. I'm just going to blend this in. And then in the gap in the middle, I'm going to take my Jumbo, well it's my Fat Eye Stick by Ico London, this is just in black. And I'm going to fill in this gap in the middle, all the way up here. And underneath. Again, just blend it in. You don't want to blend it into the white, you just want to blend it out so it's a little bit smoother. Like that. First, okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take a number 17 glitter eyeshadow. This is in Chalice. So this is really pretty gold. And I'm going to take it on a little pencil brush like this, and I'm going to put it in the inner corner like this. I'm going to take it up quite high. Like this. Okay, now I'm going to take an MUA eyeshadow. This is a green eyeshadow. It's number 5, which is Pearl. And on just a normal eyeshadow brush, I'm going to put this over the remaining eye area, right up to the brow, over the black and the white. Go right over everything. You may need to put quite a bit on to cover the black. Now the reason I've done the black and the white is so that you can get a contrast in the two colours, because obviously over white it's going to look a lot brighter, but over dark it's going to dull it down and make it look a little bit more metallic-y. I don't know if my camera will pick it up, but it does give you two different colours, and I'm going to take this underneath as well. I'm not being particularly neat because I am going to blend some underneath in a little bit as well. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to blend over this and blend it into the gold a little bit, just to make it all nice and smooth. But can you tell the difference between the two colours? Then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take a little bit of excess and just sort of bring it down under my eye like this. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take just a regular black, this is out of a Beauty UK palette, and I'm just going to put it in the outer corner like this, and then just swirl it up as if you're doing like a smoky eye. Just as if you're doing a smoky eye, except that you're putting it on top of the green. And you want this swirled down here as well. We're trying to create a slight mask-like illusion, because obviously Green Lantern, when he puts the ring on and senses danger, he gets his little mask come over his eyes. So that's kind of the illusion that we're trying to create. I'm just alternating between the two now, like between the green and the black. Like that, and then just clean up any excess that may be on the cheek. I've still got red on me. Before I did the Sinestro look first, so I'm like covered in red. Just gonna let that dry for a second. While that's drying, I'm gonna do my brow. So I'm just using a Collection 2000 Glam Glitter wand, and I'm only using the gel end. I'm just gonna put the gel all over my brow where I want the glitter to go. Now I don't have the best eyebrows, so I'm just kind of following the shape that I've already got, but if you've got nicer eyebrows than me, then obviously your brows are going to look better. Then all I'm going to do is just take the same eyeshadow brush that I've been using, and I've got some green glitter here. I think this is Beauty UK. I will find out, it's just that I've got all the excess in the lid at the moment, so I'll put this on and then I'll tell you what it is. And then all you want to do is just press your brush into the loose glitter and then put the glitter. Now this is a completely optional step. I'm just doing this because with this look I wanted to create the illusion of light. Now obviously Green Lantern, they have their lanterns, they have their ring lights up, their suit lights up, and I wanted to create the illusion of light. And I thought that the glitter would help to do that. Now it doesn't matter if one brow is thicker than the other. Just tip this excess back in here. Yeah, this is a Beauty UK glitter dust. I think I got this from Factory Shop, and it's in number 3, which is just green. So that's just looks like that. Let that dry. So now that my cheek is dry, where I've just got rid of the excess, I'm going to take my blending brush again, go back into the same green that I've been using, and I'm just going to do it as if I was putting on a highlight, because I just want a little green strip like here, just as if you're putting on your highlight colour. Take it as high as you want. I'm just going to go like that. I've got some. Of course, if you haven't already got your base on, you would want to put your base on first and then put your highlight colour on, but I'm not putting base on today, so it doesn't matter. Then I'm going to take my MAC mineralised blush, and this is in Warmth of Coral, and I'm going to put a generous amount of this underneath the green, just like this. Same sort of stripe. just brings a little bit of warmth to the face. It looks a little bit like war paint, I think. Okay, so that is all the eye shadow done. So now all I'm going to do is I'm just going to line my waterline. This is my Super Shock Gel Eyeliner by Avon. Then I'm going to line my top lid, which is in my Rimmel Glam Eyes liquid liner. Now while that's drying, I'm going to do the lips. Now the lips, you can go two ways. You can either go with a neutral lip, or you can go with a much darker lip, which is what I'm going to do. I'll show you the neutral lip as well, but then I will do the dark lip. So for the neutral lip, I'm just going to use MAC's Freckle Tone, which looks like this. So that's your neutral. You could also go with a bronze lip to go with your gold. But I'm just going to, while I'm waiting for this to dry, I'm going to put my glue on my lashes. These are just Primark lashes. They're quite thick and full, but they're not like my last, well, not last, in the next video I'm using quite spiky ones. So these are a lot more flirty than the others. Because I'm supposed to be a good guy, I thought I would have like good guy lashes if you want. So this is the look with the neutral lip. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do the lip that I would wear with this look, which is a lot more dramatic. What I'm going to do, I'm going to use my big fat eye stick thing again. I'm going to use this as lipstick. Of course, if you don't have something like this, you can just use an eyeliner. Or, I mean, some of you might have a black lipstick. I know my friend Lisa's got a black lipstick by MAC, so some of you might have one of those. Once you've done this, I'm just going to take a little bit more of the same glitter that I've used on the brows. And I'm just going to put it, when I can get hold of some, I'm going to put it right in the middle of the lips like this. Like that. Okay, so this is the completed Green Lantern look. So this is the villain. This is Sinestro. Sinestro started out as a good guy. He started out as one of the Green Lanterns, and basically, I don't want to spoil it if you haven't seen the film, but in the film, the bad guy feeds on fear. So the Green Lanterns decide to try and make a weapon that would combat that, and it would not harvest, but it would be based on fear, so that they could fight the bad guy, which, anyway, and fear is yellow. Like, green in Green Lantern I think is will, yellow is fear. And Sinestro decides to put the ring on because he wants to try and control the ring, like the yellow ring, so that he can control fear, and that will make them even more powerful. But it does take over him and it turns him evil, so he then becomes obviously a villain. Sinestro in the film, he's always had a red face. That's just wherever he's from, that's his skin colour. But normally he wears green, but obviously at the end of the film, and then when he becomes, especially in the comic books, he becomes evil, so he's yellow and black, and that's why I've created this look. So you've got the yellow for the outfit and the black for the outfit, and then you've got the red for his face, and you've got the dramatic evil looking lashes, and then the red lips, because I just thought it paired it off quite well. So I hope you enjoy this tutorial. Keep on watching to find out how to create this really mad this really mad look. Now you could wear this to Tesco, go and get some milk and some cereal in this, or you could wait until Halloween, or you could just do it for a bit of fun if you fancy having a bit of play with makeup. So if you want to know how to do this look, keep on watching. First thing I'm going to do is take my NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Milk, and I'm going to put this all over my lid, all the way up to the brow, and I'm going to create like a point, and I'm going to put it underneath as well. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take a bright yellow. I'm just using this one out of the Beauty UK eyeshadow and eyeliner palette. This is number 1. I'm just using this yellow. And I've got Lauren Luke flat eyeshadow brush, and I'm going to take this yellow and I'm going to put it in the first like quarter of my eye. Taking it underneath as well, like that. Then I'm going to take more of a mustard yellow. This is a MAC pigment, and this is in primary yellow, and it looks like this. I've just got a sample of it, and I'm going to put this sort of on the middle part of my eye, sort of top and bottom. Slightly blending it into the first yellow and taking it underneath as well, like I said. Like this. If you have already put your base on, like your foundation and everything, then I would strongly suggest either putting something under your eye or putting a load of loose powder like here, so that you can dust any excess away. I haven't got any base on, so it's not an issue. Now I'm going to take a red. This is a Stargazer colour, and this is called Golden Flame. It's just a really bright red. I'm using the same brush for all 3 of these, just thought I would mention that. And this is going to go on the rest of my eye, and I'm also going to drag it up. I know what I forgot to do, but I'll do it in a second. I did forget to put some yellow, some of the primary yellow that I used. I'm going to put that like going all the way underneath and then going up. It doesn't help that my brush is now covered. Like that, and then I can carry on with my red. And then I'm also going to take some of this red underneath the yellow. What's the matter? Yeah, Mummy's doing her eyes, babe. I'm going to take some of this red from this outer point, and I'm going to take it to about the middle of my eye, like that, and just sort of go up. You've got 2 dummies, you're not having another one? I'm just going to try and get this yellow a little bit darker because I forgot to do it. It's now not showing up, which is really annoying, so I'm just trying to get it to show up. There we go. Okay. Like that. Then I'm going to take a large fluffy blending brush. I'm just going to lightly sweep that over the red and the yellow. I don't want to blend it too much because I don't want it to turn orange. I'm not blending underneath and I'm not blending this. I am going to blend the edge slightly though. I'm going to put some white over this, but I just want it to be a little bit less harsh. Okay, now I'm going to just take a white, any white will do. I'm just going to put this just underneath my brow. It's not too important. Like that. Now I'm going to do my brow. I've done my brow in black. I'm just using a little smudger brush, a little pencil brush, any black eyeshadow, and I'm just going to run this through my brows. My brows are really, really awful at the moment, but I couldn't find my decent tweezers, so I'm just having to sort of cope with what I've got. I'm trying to do a little bit of freehand here as well, but again, my brows, I'm not too bothered about them. I just wanted them to be black because I wanted them to look evil. But my brows at the moment are disgusting, so please excuse them. Okay, that'll do. So that's your eyeshadow pretty much done. If you want to just clean up any underneath, then you can. Next, I'm going to do my eyeliner. I'm just using my Avon Super Shock Gel Liner in black. I'm going to line my bottom waterline. And then I'm going to line underneath the waterline as well. And then I'm just going to take the same little smudger brush I did my brows with, and just sort of smudge that out a tiny little bit underneath. And what I am going to do is I'm going to drag this upwards so that it's like on top of the yellow. Don't know if you can see. Look, I'm just smudging it upwards like this, so that it's kind of in with the yellow, and then I'm just going to set that with some black eyeshadow. Okay, now I'm going to just take a liquid liner. This is the Rimmel Glam Eyes, and I'm going to just do a normal line. I'm not going to do too thick of a line because I'm going to have eyelashes on anyway. This liner isn't necessary, I'm just doing it because I don't want a gap between my lash line and the false lashes. I'm also just going to do a little bit of a flick, just following that black. Okay, I'm going to let that dry. And then I'm going to curl my lashes and apply my fake one. I'm using quite spiky fake lashes because this is an evil look. I wanted to use evil looking eyelashes. While I'm waiting for that, I'm going to, what am I going to do? I'm going to apply some blush. I'm just going to use my Beauty UK Peaches and Cream blush because I don't want to use red, because I don't want to have too much red on the face. I don't want to use pink because I don't want to clash with the red. So I'm just going to do a generous swirl and then just sweep it up. Now I haven't got any base on because I am going to be doing another look straight after this, and I didn't really fancy putting foundation on and then doing all this, but under normal circumstances I would put foundation and powder on and then do blush. And also while I'm waiting for this to dry, I'm going to do my lips. I'm going to do my lips red, which is another reason why I didn't want red blush. So I'm going to use my e.l.f. lip liner in Bitter. This is a little bit darker than the red I'm going to be using, but that's not a problem. Just going to line my lips. Oh, I've got something on my nose. Okay, then I'm going to fill them in with a Beauty UK colour. This is number 8, which is Naughty. Looks like this. It's just a really, really bright red. It has got black on it, which I'm just going to try and get rid of. I don't think I've worn this since my last tutorial series, which was the Barbie one, and I used this with black, so... There we go, and then I've got a gloss. I've got the Misguided Lip Splash in Misfortune to go over the top. Oh my god, I seriously got like a hair or something on my face and I can feel it. So there you go. Okay, so this should now be dry, so I'm going to apply my glue to my false lash, and then I'm going to curl my own lash, and then I'm going to jam that sucker on. Okay, so this is the finished look. This is Sinestro. I hope you've enjoyed this tutorial, and I will see you guys soon. Bye!